Still waiting out this. Probably folks enjoying those greater banquet crystals. I'm going to continue to call it gifting. It's the gifting event. It's the same thing. It's self-gifting. Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, now if you've caught my greater gifting, crystal, greater banquet, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. If you caught that video, you know I did get some nice little luck there, got some of the rank 4 materials that I'm shooting for. No, I'm not gonna go crazy. We're not going for top 30, 60, probably won't even be in the top 1,000 with those 50, but that's fine. I'm very, very okay with that, and kudos to everyone who is going for it. We're not gonna go over that whole thing. If you're interested in that, go watch that video. But what it did do is you can see I am very, very close to getting the enough tier 3 alpha to take up my next rank 4. And we're going to do this for science. It is purely for science and for fun. And that's why the tagline of my channel is the art of taking fun very seriously. I'm going to take this, have a blast with it. Let's go ahead and pick this up. So I'm going to need to go to the Battleground store here. We're going to do this all live. I am going to do some fights to test it out. If I mess them up, then maybe I'll redo them, but you will see that. I'm not going to try to hide that from you. I didn't mean to go to the Battleground store. Let's actually go to Loyalty. The extended off season, I've been able to save some of these up, but I have been buying potions and things like that with them. So I want to make sure I buy the right one here. We've got enough. That's going to do it. And as I rank, I don't normally show like the ranking up process, or if I do, I speed it up significantly. But in this case, I'm going to actually talk about this champion when I rank them. So hopefully some of you have seen my video. I did put a video out recently. I just want to make one thing two things extremely clear, okay? Because I do think there was a little bit of confusion on it. One thing, she's a very good champion, and I think she's outrageously well made. Her flow is very good. She does take a tremendous amount of skill and high skill to go with her, to maximize her, to get a lot out of her. If you make a mistake, you're going to get punished badly. But she's supposed to set up these like really, really nice big moments. And I ended up saying I was disappointed in those moments, but that's all prefaced on the idea that I think she's intended to be amazing in Battlegrounds. And I think if she's going to be amazing in Battlegrounds, those big moments, basically being the special 2, need to be even bigger because they need to kill. Because she is pretty tough to play to get to those big moments. Also, she doesn't have a ton of these other utilities. There are limiting, constraining factors on her ability to take some of the biggest, baddest Battlegrounds bosses or defenders that we're going to see. And then, you know, I use the analogy of, I think she's like a Ferrari, you know? And you're going to be great on a nice, smooth, paved course, going to be able to handle some curves for you, things like that. But then Battlegrounds, often to continue the analogy, turns into a little bit of an off-road race. And so a lot can mess her up. Maybe she's not designed to be amazing in Battlegrounds. That might just be the case. And that's why I'm still willing to rank her up. Is I went big. It was kind of like, you know, I never say never as far as like final hunts or final this or final that. But I went big. I really enjoyed playing her. I love her art. I think I keep saying she's really well made. I love the flow on the champion. And some of you hit me with feedback. You're like, one, you know, Doom. I did do a lot of other fights that weren't just Dr. Doom. I'm already kind of been like, ooh, was that a good idea? But we're having fun. Why have a YouTube channel if you're not going to have fun and try to get information out and help people? So I'm having fun. And so maybe Dr. Doom wasn't the greatest test for it, but I did play her against a lot of other champions, a lot of nodes. Some of you matched me in Battlegrounds and probably like, why are you using Mantis, your rank 3 Mantis for this fight? Well, now you know why. I was just testing stuff out, and it just continuously happened. Now, here's one thing I think is going to be really telltale, is if she can end this Deadpool here. She can end this Deadpool. He does heal throughout the fight. He gets a nice big healing in there to begin with. But if she can finish him off with that first SB2, I think we're already on the right track here. Plus, honestly, she just looks so cool. I'm so happy to have her at rank 4. She was eventually going to go to rank 4 anyway. So this is cool. I'm very excited about it. I'm a little like, why did I do this? But also extremely excited about it. So here we go. We landed the nice intercept. He didn't play into it. And now I'm getting punched in the face. See, he's not playing into it. So this is what I want to show you. This is not foolproof. But that's okay. That's part of playing it, right? That's part of it. We can still build up our mixed emotions this way. He played into that really nicely. So let's see. Maybe we can get some nice intercepts going. I'm gonna try to get him to throw the special. There we go. He hit me, that's all right. I'm gonna try to get him to block. Go, we'll hold this. We've got all our Furies, guaranteed crits. Oh no! That is not a good sign. Now, some of that may be due to how the initial fight went. Okay, we're gonna cut this out. Some of that may be due to because he's constantly healing. We got him so close, right? That was very, very close. So I'm going to redo that fight. I want to keep that in there. I want to show this to you, and I'm going to try to get a really good one. And what I mean by is, it took us a long time to set up that special too, right? The first Infuriates didn't work, didn't make him dive in. And so as a result, he was healing more and more. So I think that could potentially be part of it. This is also a class disadvantage, so got to keep that in mind. But I'm a little worried right now. I'm a little worried. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get a better result here. Oh boy. Now this isn't showing some of her utility that she has with the Tranquilize, I believe it's called. But that's okay. That's not the point of this. He's doing that little passive thing that champions are now doing against Hercules. We're seeing that in AQ, I think. I think this one's going to be better. There we go. There we go. So he had less time early to heal up and do those sorts of things. That's class disadvantage. Feel a lot better about that one. Feel a lot better about that one. She also, like I said, is incredibly fun. If she ends up not being a great Battlegrounds champion one, I don't think anyone ever explicitly said she's going to be amazing in Battlegrounds, Vega. You should use her there. That's just, I read that in. I wanted to see that. And then also, if she's not, I still think she's going to have some usage. She's a ton of fun. I think she's a relatively decent defender, a little troublesome, making things fail and things like that. Looks like the game continues to have problems. I just want to make this video, get it done, and then I can go on my trip with my family. Kabam. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, it appears as though Kabam heard my pleas for better server. And here we go. So now this is jumping up quite a bit. This is basically 200,000 health. We're going to try to essentially do the same thing here. Manipulate his AI, which is great. I am very pleased to see her defeat that Deadpool right there, though. That's big. That is big for me and how I would want to use her. So I made a little mistake there. Just my finger slipped. But I think we're still going to get some nice numbers here. So now I just need to really get to my SP2. End in a medium because I don't want to activate or infuriate or anything. There we go. Oh, of course he heals. And that is such a fun mechanic. Right there, that alone is just a blast. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see if we can get him down. And then she finishes it off. I think that's pretty good. You know, my finger slipped there. That's about 200,000 health. There's nothing interfering, though, and that's kind of my concern with quote-unquote battlegrounds and things like that. But the only time will tell if she's able to get through that, if with some better play, that sort of thing. Ultimately, I'm pretty happy with my rank up. Let me know what you think. Again, I'm telling you everything there. I'm telling you all the preface on this. I'm excited with my rank up. I hope I can maybe get to use her in war. If not, we'll play Alliance War Defense. She's an absolute ton of fun. A lot of new mechanics into the game. I really do like her. There's a reason I went out and got her. Now I'd like to know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.